Hey everybody, it's cobradvs here again, with yet another pickups, trades, and stuff like that kind of video. Sorry, that's basically what I've been doing lately. I just really haven't had much of a drive to make videos. I'm kind of tired lately, but I'm sure I'll get back into the swing of things. Um, so let's go ahead and start. I finally got some NES stuff. I hadn't gotten NES stuff in a long time, and I just sort of looked at my collection, and I was sort of like, it's not very impressive. I don't have a lot of sweet stuff. Um, but I got a few a few cool things um, from my local place. But before we do that, I went to a trip to that local place, and they got some old Nintendo powers in, and I picked up a couple of them. The first one is issue 22, I believe. Yep, 22. It's for Metal Storm. Now, I don't even know what that game is. I've never heard of it, Metal Storm. I don't know what system it's for, but there's actually a reason I got this one. It's because of the poster inside, and I'll show you that in a second. And then of course I had to get this one. It's the Battletoads issue for the NES Battletoads. The poster in this one is Spy Hunter, I believe. Yeah, it's Super Spy Hunter. And I was going to get this one and just this one, but I started going through the posters, and actually the poster in this one is a Battletoads poster. So I wanted this because of the Battletoads story and the strategy guide that's in it, and I wanted this for the Battletoads poster. So I ended up having to get both of them, and they were $3.50 a piece. It's not terrible. And the Battletoads poster is actually up on my wall in my closet now. So can't really show it to you. Well, I could, but I'd have to readjust the camera and all that shit. Not gonna do it. But you can just look up Battletoads Nintendo Power or Battletoads poster on eBay. It's that long one that comes out of the Nintendo Power. Anyway, so also while I was there, I picked up some NES games. Now, most of these, actually all of these, are pretty good games, and I'm pretty happy to pick them up. The first one is Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. That's a Capcom title, so anytime you can pick up a Capcom game, it's always a good idea. And these last three, are all made by the same company. And I didn't know, because at my video game store, they have them setting behind a little glass cabinet, and they're stacked on top of each other. So you can't really, all you can see is the end label. You can't really see who makes it. And I had these games picked out in mind, and I had them open up the cabinet. I pulled them all out. They're all made by Tecmo. So I thought that was weird. The first one is Star Force. It's sort of a shooter. Nothing too special. The next one is pretty cool. It's Rygar, also by Tecmo. It's like a action-adventure game. Pretty fun. And then this last one is actually a pleasant surprise, because I had played it before, and I knew once I saw it, I had to get it, because I just really enjoy this game. It's Solomon's Key for the NES. That's a fun one. Pick that one up. None of these are terribly expensive games or anything like that, but some pretty good stuff there. And while I was there as well, I went ahead and picked up a Sega CD game. When I did my trade with Retro Gamer Sam, he sent me a copy, disc only, of Ground Zero Texas for the Sega CD, and I thought, you know what? Seems like a pretty fun game, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up the real box copy at my local store. Went ahead and picked this up. I think it was only like $5 or something. So I went ahead and got that. So thanks to Retro Gamer Sam, that's pretty much why I got it. I have a couple more Sega CD pickups, but I'll save those for last. One is a trade and one's an actual pickup. Anyways, went out today with my buddy Drew, and we did a town run, as we like to call it. We go to the Goodwill, the pawn shop sometimes, the video game store, and just look for stuff. And I didn't find anything at the pawn shop, at the thrift store, or Goodwill, but I went to a pawn shop and got a couple things. Now, the first one is a Dreamcast game that they've had there for a while. And I finally broke down. It was only $5, and I finally broke down and got it because I've heard so much about it. It's complete. All the discs are in great shape aside from the first disc. It's a little scratched. Hopefully it plays. And that game is Shenmue. I believe this is an RPG, but I'm not really sure. Um, again, I don't know what. I just hear so much about this game, so I figured, I'll break down and buy it. It's been there for a while, and the case was in ass shape. And I was sort of looking at it, and the guy said, $5, and I was sort of like, just staring at it, kind of like this, and he goes, I said, if the case wasn't in such bad shape, I'd probably just hop on it right now. And that's when the other guy came over with some PS1 game that had a case just like this, and he said, "Well, here, swap out the case." So damn, did that and got it. So and the next one is I didn't expect to find this there because it's a fairly new Xbox 360 game, and once I saw it, it was only $10. I was like, I should probably get it, and if I'll probably like it, but if not, I can always sell it for more money than I paid. I'm pretty sure anyway. And that's NBA Jam for the 360. I haven't played it yet, but I'm sure it's good. I feel like it got good reviews, or it was well recept. People liked it. So I think I'll do fine there. And I'm pretty excited about that because I don't get Xbox 360 games much anymore. Although Duke Nukem Forever comes out in a couple hours. Actually, it comes out in a couple hours. Frickin' what time? I don't even know what time it is right now, but it comes out at midnight tonight, I guess. Whatever. Alright, so anyways, today we went back to my local video game store and I picked up a few games, 2 NES games. They had a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. I didn't have a price on it, so I asked them. She called Carl, that's the guy who owns it, and he said 12 for that one. And I didn't really want to pay that. And I know it's probably what it's going for, but I just wasn't in the $12 mood for an NES game. I just didn't want to do it. So I picked up the second one, though, the arcade game. It was significantly less. So that gives me the first 2, and I have number 4 for the Super NES. So I have to get number 3 somehow. Maybe I'll break down and buy it, or maybe I can find a better deal online. This next game is interesting, because I have never played it, and I believe it's a puzzle game. And I believe it's also a late NES title, and it's Yoshi's Cookie. I'm pretty sure this game came out late in the NES lifespan, but I could be wrong in that. So I'm sort of slowly building up some NES games. I have a decent amount, but I really want to get more, because it is such a great system. I want to get some of the more rare ones, some of the better ones like Bubble Bobble and games like that. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Now, next 2 things are Sega CD. Both awesome and both pretty expensive games for the Sega CD that I'm really happy to get. This first one, it was a store in Flint. I do live in Michigan. It was a store in Flint, but it's not like Flint. If you guys are thinking Flint is just like people just shooting people like 24/7, that's not how it is. If you go in the bad sections, I'm sure it's like that, but it's not all like that, and it gets a bad rap on in society or whatever the hell you want to call it. But so anyways, there's a store there, and they had some Sega CD games, and I asked my mom because I knew she was going to the mall right there. I was like, "Can you stop at the store and see if they have this game? And if they do, buy it for this price, assuming it is, because I remember it being this price, and I'll pay you back if they have it." So they found it, and I'm super happy to have it, and it's Android Assault: The Revenge of Barry Arm. Or Barry, whatever the hell, however you want to say it. But this is actually a pretty expensive Sega CD game for some reason. I guess it's kind of uncommon. But this one, I paid $15 for it at this store. But there's no way that deal, I could not pay that low, even if I bought it. If I were to buy it online, there's no way I could get it for $15. Just no way. Not in this great a shape either. This is like mint almost. So I'm happy to get that. And the next one is a trade I did with a fellow YouTuber. I'm sorry, but I have taken it out of the package because I got it this morning before I went to work. Just wanted to check up on it and make sure everything was okay. And it was, and I've already gone through the liberty of swapping out the front plastic cover because it was cracked, and I knew that. So it's in great shape, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'll read the note because he did include a note, which is very nice. He says, "Hey, I'm new to your YouTube channel. You have great videos. Keep the same alive. Wasp Spray," which is his YouTube name. I'll put a link in the description. And that was very nice for him to write a letter, or write a little note there. And the game we traded for, you'll have to check out his channel, which is in the description, for what he got. The game is Wildwood for the Sega CD. This is a pretty rare game, and he said he had a double of it in one of his videos, and I was like, you know, I have to act on this. I have to send him a message, see what he wants for it, or see what he's doing, how much he's going to sell it for. And he was kind enough to do a trade, and I really appreciate it. This is a very good game to have for the Sega CD. Oh, and I have dropped it. I have never played it, so I believe I'm going to do a Cobra comments on it. Get some of my first impressions, and we'll see how that goes. So Wild Woody, what are you, a pencil in this game? Yeah, he's a pencil. Looks like a platformer. I don't know, we'll see how it is. I'll do a Cobra comments or something. Guys, so that's everything. Again, thanks to Mitch for doing the trade. I have some more stuff coming. I have an eBay package. What the hell else do I have? I'm doing a trade with I bought something from Retro Gamer Sam. It's pretty cool. So all that's coming. And everybody, I want you to keep in mind, I still have that Dreamcast for sale. Or trade, but I'm probably just going to put it on eBay again for just like a cheap price. Because I kind of just want to get rid of it. It's just the system only. No cords. It comes with a controller. And yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of it because I have no need for it. And I could always use a few extra bucks to buy some stuff. I also have a spare IntelliVoice for anybody who wants it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's it for my pickups, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, until next time, take care. And I don't know what my next video will be. It might be the Wild Woody thing, but go ahead and look out for some new videos coming up soon. I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of things on the YouTube. Although I have been watching and commenting, and stuff's been pretty cool. So everybody, finally. Take it easy, and thanks for watching.